Hi dear friend, welcome in this new tutorial. Today I'm going to explain you how to build an antenna that works very good on the frequency of 1090 MHz. This frequency is the frequency of ADS-B station. The first thing that you need to know is the impedance of the antenna that work with your USB SDR key. Because there are USB key that work with a 75 ohm impedance antenna and other key that work with an impedance of 50 ohm. I use a fly-to-wire SDR USB key. This USB key work with antenna with an impedance of 50 ohm. So I bought an antenna cable with this impedance. In this case I choose a cable like this. This cable is a CNT 400. This cable is a very good cable. You must know just one information about the cable, the speed factor, the velocity speed factor of the cable. In this case the velocity speed factor is 85%. Then you need a connector like this one. This is an N connector. So all that you need is a connector and a cable. 2 meters is enough. Connector and cable. The antenna that I would like to build is a collinear antenna. This antenna is made with some pieces of cable, pieces like this one. With this formula you can calculate the length of this piece, where L is the length and X is the speed factor, velocity speed factor of the cable. In my case, the cable CNT 400 has a speed factor of 85%. So the correct number is 0.85. With this number, the correct length of the piece is 116 millimeters. If you would like to build an antenna that works in a different frequency, you can use the same formula. Okay. To calculate the length of the piece of cable, you must use this formula. The only number that you must change is this one, because 275 is a number calculated for a frequency of 1090 MHz, calculated with this formula. Lambda is C divided F, where C is the velocity of light in a vacuum and F is the frequency. So if you divide the speed of the light divided the frequency, the result is 270 is equal to 275. If you change the frequency, change this number. Okay. Now we know that the length of the piece of cable is 116 millimeters. So you must cut 8 pieces of cable with a length of 18 centimeters, like this one. Total length 180 millimeters, but you must leave the insulating to obtain a cable length 116 millimeters. Also, for the first piece of cable with connector, the length is 116, calculated from here to here. Okay, now with a cutter you must cut the cable and remove the shield and the dielectric. You must leave only the center wire. Now with these 80 pieces of cable you can mount the antenna. Okay, now you must mount the 8 pieces of cable. To mount these pieces, I cut the center wire with a length of 1 centimeter, and then with an hammer I flattened the wire. Now the same for the second piece of cable. Now to connect you must insert the center wire of the first cable to the dielectric of the second cable, and the center wire of the second cable to the connected to the dielectric of the first piece of cable. The wire diagram is like this. So this is the first cable and the second cable. The center wire of the first cable to the dielectric of the second cable, and the center cable of the second cable to the dielectric of the first. Okay, before insert the two cable, I suggest you to insert between the center wire of cable a piece of insulating tape, and then insert the cable. Okay. Insert to the end of cable. Okay. Okay, this is the final result. Before continuing with other piece of cable, you must check if there is a short circuit between the center wire and the dielectric with a tester. Okay, no short circuit for the moment. I can continue with the other piece. Hi friend, also this tutorial is finished. 8 pieces of cable and only one connector make for me the best and cheaper antenna for a DSB station. If you like my tutorial, please subscribe my YouTube channel. See you.